Hey, Mike.
Hey, Anna, how are you?
I am excellent. I have a question for you. Do you have a minute?
Absolutely. What's up?
Excellent. Well, okay. I have finally convinced a client to move to the cloud, given all of the options that we talked about.
Yeah.
And I discover that there's not just one version of cloud. There's standard cloud and there's premium cloud.
Yeah. There's,
So
there's actually four.
there are four.
Yeah,
All
there's
right. Can you walk
free.
me through those, please?
Absolutely. There's
Thank
free,
you. Okay.
which is intended for, less than 10 users.
Okay.
So it's really that entry level.
Okay.
There's standard, which
Is it free
is
forever or free for like a period of time?
free forever.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
Um,
There's standard. Is that what
there's
you said?
standard, which
Okay.
is the traditional, like when you thought of Jira Cloud in the past, that's kind of
Uh-huh.
the standard is has been
Okay.
what Jira Cloud has been for years.
Okay.
Premium, which is only a couple years old, but it's the next step up from standard.
Yeah, that's the
And
one I
then
was not aware of.
yeah, and then they just talked about enterprise. So
Oh,
enterprise is brand new. It's not really yet, out there. It's kind of in beta, if you will.
okay.
But enterprise is being developed and going to be here before you know it. So
Okay. So
we have
let's,
four different tiers.
if we could for today, could we rule out the free
Mhm.
and enterprise and focus on Atlassian, Jira Cloud, standard versus premium? What's the difference?
For sure.
Okay.
There are, so the biggest difference that everyone is going to look at is there is a different price point. So
Okay.
premium has a
More
more
expensive.
premium price point associated
Okay.
with it.
Okay.
And then behind that, right, what do I get for that? What do I get for that delta in price?
Yeah.
And today, there are six or seven different features.
Okay.
There's a couple more that are on their way, and they'll be here before you know it.
Okay.
And I would be very willing to bet that there is going to be more features
Even.
coming that's going to differentiate the two.
Okay. What
And so, go ahead.
Well, so what are the, did you say six? What are the six today?
Great question. So today they incorporated a tool called Automation for Jira. Atlassian incorporated that tool, and it is now included as part of the premium package.
Okay.
So you can automate a ton of rules across different products, actually. So you can automate some rules from Jira over to Bitbucket or from Confluence to Jira and vice versa. So you can
Okay.
automate a bunch of different stuff, and that's built in as part of it. It's no longer an add-on that you need to buy.
Okay. Sorry,
One of the
automate what type of things? What's an example?
So you can automate workflow triggers, you can automate
Okay.
notifications, you can automate transitions from one
All
state
of
to
that stuff
another.
used to script in the workflows that's built in now,
Hmm.
the premium.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. They have so with standard there is a disk limitation. So if you're attaching a ton of attachments or pictures or files to your tickets,
Okay.
there is a disk limitation. So with premium, there's no storage limitation for how much you can attach,
Okay.
which is probably one of the more exciting. I know for really big organizations that are above 5,000, it's pretty easy to hit that cap if
That are
you're
very
uploading a lot of
attachment
files.
happy. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
The next one would be they actually have an SLA. So as part of that premium price tag, you're paying for a 99.9 uptime SLA. And so Jira and
Okay.
Confluence are very core to a lot of businesses and
Yeah.
organizations and how they run. So, having a 99.9 uptime SLA, a backed SLA is a big part of it.
So I assume standard has an SLA. It's just not 99%.
Standard actually does not have an SLA.
Okay. Interesting.
So, yeah, it is.
Wow.
So if
Okay.
you're looking for some type of an SLA,
Uh-huh.
um, premium is the way to go. And I know enterprise will have an even higher SLA,
Okay. So
but
that's
we're not talking about enterprise today.
it's too much.
Yeah.
So that's three. What are the other ones?
I'll kind of go a little faster. The other ones are you get premium support directly from Atlassian.
Okay.
You get some insights from an admin perspective, so security or usage or activity. So you get some more insights.
Okay. And
too.
premium support just, I think it means 24/7, right? Like you get it.
Exactly. It's 24/7. And then
Okay.
if you have like a Sev 1 issue, there's an SLA against that. So critical issues,
Okay.
you'll get somebody, within
Okay.
an hour, I think.
Nice.
And so that's what's out today. So
Okay.
that is what is out there today. I know what's coming, that's been announced, and it's,
Coming
depending
soon.
on when you watch this, it might even already be out.
Okay.
But project archiving. So how do I kind of decommission a project
Nice.
inside of Jira so that
Oh my
I
gosh.
still have access to it, but
Mhm.
it's not just there kind of taking up space, if you will, and
Right.
cluttering.
Coming up in searches and all of that kind of
Mhm.
clutter.
IP whitelisting. So this is more from a security perspective. If you have IP addresses that you want to make sure only folks within this range of IPs can access. So that's a security feature.
Security. Okay, nice.
And then the last two are probably the most exciting. One of them is having a sandbox. So a place where you can go that matches your real environment. You can play with new apps or new configurations, and you can
Oh my
kind of,
gosh.
you can really test out I know, you can really test it out before rolling it out to the production level environment. So this is, something that we get asked all the time how to do
All
this.
the time. Yep.
And then the last one is they've actually rebranded Portfolio for Jira as just advanced roadmap. So now you get the functionality of Portfolio for Jira as part of the premium offering.
Not
in
a
Jira Cloud.
separate add-on, not a separate product.
All built in. Yep.
Wow. Okay, awesome.
So there's quite a bit there, right? And I know there's a price tag difference, but there's quite a bit there. And like I said, I imagine it's going to continue to grow, like, what they're adding to it.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds completely worth it. Is the price tag difference substantial or?
I don't know what you're going to consider substantial. So,
Okay.
it's all tiered pricing. So the more you're buying, the unit cost does go down, just like with standard.
Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Helpful.
The
Well,
per
thank you
unit
so
cost.
much. As
Yeah,
always.
absolutely.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Thanks, Mike.